House wins for the GOP, and what maybe does it mean for Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and the rest of the progressive squad? For that, we bring in the representative-elect for New York's 11th congressional district, Nicole Malliotakis. And I hope I got that right. Good to have you with us.
You got it perfect. Thank you for having me on.
Okay, so let's talk about this. New York Post says this is why you won. Voters in her district railed against AOC and liberal Democrats' call for defunding the police and approving pro-criminal defendant policies, such as eliminating cash bail for many offenses. What's going on there in your district? What did you hear? And what do you think was the secret to your win?
Well, look, New York City has gone so far to the left, you barely recognize it anymore, whether it was the defund the police union, these radical laws to the changes to the criminal justice laws, like the bail reform that released 3,000 individuals that went on to commit 9,000 more crimes. People feel less safe. They have seen crime increase, the quality of life deteriorate, and they're very concerned about the direction Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Bill de Blasio and the others are taking our city. And so this was a mandate from the people in my district of Staten Island and Southern Brooklyn, who, by the way, did not vote for Bill de Blasio, saying they want someone who is going to be a counterbalance, someone who's going to push back. And most importantly, they want New York to be a two-party system.
Do you think... You've talked about the fact that the GOP needs its own squad, or so-called squad, something like that. You've got this huge class of female freshman Republicans coming in. Do you think you'll end up on the cover of Rolling Stone, Vanity Fair, any of the other places we've seen the other squad featured?
Look, probably not, but that's okay. I mean, the real issue here is that, or the real relief here is that we have a number of dynamic members who are coming into the House of Representatives from the Republican side. It is new blood that is very needed. Messengers like myself, the daughter of a Cuban refugee, who is going to talk about what socialism actually is. You mentioned a couple of other members. We have Carlos Jimenez and Maria Salazar from Florida. You had Young Kim and Michelle Steele, who were born in South Korea. You also have Victoria Spars from Indiana, who was born in the Ukraine. These are individuals who have a story to tell the American people. And it is that socialism is not what we want for our nation. We know what that is because we understand it through the experiences of our families. And we're here to fight back and fight for freedom and liberty and to preserve the American dream, its unlimited opportunity and potential, why our families came here, like millions of other immigrants, to pursue the American dream.
So what do you make of the knock on Republicans that they're anti-immigrant?
It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's a narrative that is just ridiculous. I'm the daughter of immigrants. My parents came here, poor. They didn't have any friends or family. And you know what? In one generation, their daughter is going to be a United States Congress member. And as you've seen, other immigrants who are immigrants themselves, not just the daughters or sons of immigrants, are now also members of the United States Congress. What millions of immigrants fled the very policies that the Democratic Party, led by Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and her squad, they fled those policies. And that is why we're here to tell that story. And that's why you saw a lot of immigrants voting for President Trump, voting in my race, voting in the Miami races. The Latino population voted overwhelmingly compared to 2016. And it's because of that. It's because of the way that the Democratic Party has embraced socialism and continues to move more and more to the left, where you don't even recognize the party anymore.
Well, you flipped your district from blue back to red, and along with other Republicans still doing that, we're tracking other House races as well that seem like they're leaning that way for the most part. Congresswoman-elect, thank you so much. We'll see you here in Washington.
I appreciate it. Thank you.